What is up, guys? I wanted to talk about things I would like to see in the WWE by 2019, and I have a lot to say. So, here's one thing that I would like to see in WWE. I want to see Braun Strowman get the Universal Championship already. The guy is mainly massively, I should say, over, and no, and what they did to him at Crown Jewels. He's still able to bounce back from that. A lot of people are still interested in him, but when you know how he does this or whatever, like to get the crowd to say, get these hands? On Monday Night Raw, no one did that. Like, but there's still a little faith in him, and I really hope they push him strong. Because Braun Strowman, he's a really cool wrestler, and I like him. He's just really cool, and I want to see him with the Universal Championship. Like, it'd be really interesting to see. And another thing I would like to see in 2019 would be Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman. I mean, they teased it um, the week before Crown Jewels, and I would just like to see it happen. I mean, Drew McIntyre, pretty big guy, um, and like Braun Strowman, another pretty big guy, and it just be like two massive guys just going at it each other. Like it's like basically a powerhouse wrestling match, and no one really has ever seen that. A lot of powerhouse matches are boring, and a lot of people like to see the high flying matches, but we haven't really seen powerhouse matches that much. And it'd just be really interesting to see. And I think Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman would be able to pull it off. And I would like to see Drew McIntyre be WWW. Geez, I can't even talk, guys. Holy crap! I would like to see him be Universal Champion by the end of 2019, or hell, maybe he'll win the Royal Rumble and go on and face Brock Lesnar for the belt. That would be really interesting to see. Frankly, I would enjoy that. But I don't know. Brock Lesnar might like destroy Drew McIntyre because every time Brock Lesnar gets into the ring with someone, he has to win. And but I think that'd be a really cool match to see, in my opinion. Another thing I would like to see in 2019, I want to see Daniel Bryan versus Kurt Angle. Both of them are great wrestlers, and both of them have like great, agility, abilities, and all that. I mean, Kurt Angle could still go for his age, and Daniel Bryan, since he came out of retirement and he's able to wrestle again, it'd be really interesting to see, guys. And I know they're on different brands. Um, Daniel Bryan's on SmackDown, and Kurt Angle's on Raw. And they could do something like what they did at WrestleMania 21 with HBK and Kurt Angle. It'd be like a draft match or something. I mean, they did it with the brand split when it got started in 2016 with Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar. They could do something like that for WrestleMania. Like the superior guy on the brand or something like that. And another thing I would like to see would be AJ Styles against Shawn Michaels. Everyone wants to see this. Hell, I want to see this match. And at Crown Jewels, I heard the match wasn't really good, but I still think Shawn Michaels would be able to do a really good match, guys. I mean, for his age, he attempted to do a moonsault, and if he's working with a guy like AJ Styles, I'm sure they'll tear the house down. And HBK, I heard he's free to work more matches, and it kind of sucks though because he's the only guy that I thought would stay retired. You know what I mean? But no, he didn't. But I would say this would be a good sending off for him, guys. Like if AJ Styles would be the WWE champion, Shawn Michaels, hell, he might win it, relinquish the championship the next night, and or they could do the match without the belt. There's so many ways to go with this match. Like who is the best in the ring. You know what I mean? And Shawn Michaels, he's like who is the showstopper? Like that's how I would book that match, guys. And I'm trying to think, what else matches would I like to see? Oh yeah, I would like to see Shinsuke Nakamura like have a better storyline in 2019 and be on the television a lot more. This guy was incredibly over, insanely over, and WWE messed him up. I would say like since Jinder Mahal, was the WWE champion, and they had to make Shinsuke the number one contender, even though it was too early, guys. It was way too early, and he was still getting started. I would have just put John Cena in that match. Hell, John Cena would win, and we wouldn't have this mess that we have now. But everything's fixed up now. SmackDown has a far more like strong brand. So does Raw. And the thing I would like to see, I would like to see Shinsuke Nakamura drafted on Raw. I think he would do quite well on there. And I'm believing like I would like to see him go against Drew McIntyre. Now, guys, that would be a great match to see. Like I'm telling you, it really would. Or hell, Braun Strowman, and Brock Lesnar. Like that's another dream match that I would love to see, but it depends on how they book Shinsuke Nakamura, and he's been booked very weak. I mean, this match against Seth Rollins that he's having at Survivor Series, I mean, like, of course, this is going to be a great match. Everyone knows it, but this is the only build that he's had ever since he's won the United States Championship. He won that belt for no reason. He's not doing anything with it. He's defending it like a couple of times. Like, they should have never turned him heel. He was really over with the crowd. Now he's just like, he's there and not really getting a reaction. Like in NXT, he was insanely over. He was like the king of strong style. I mean, I know they had to soften him up for the WWE roster because I don't know, NXT is different than WWE. And another thing too, I would like to see would be Aleister Black debuting on the main roster, and I want to see him on SmackDown. Like I see him as a SmackDown Live guys, and I just think he would like do really well on that show. And I would think like he would be like something like a new Bray Wyatt or whatever. And he would just be incredibly over. I would say start a new streak with him, like what they did with the Undertaker, but like have him be like another Goldberg. And watch if they do that, they're probably gonna try to break Goldberg's streak. You know what I mean? I mean that's all WWE is about right now. They broke CM Punk's reigning championship. They broke his best in the world catchphrase, and Shane McMahon, he's the best in the world. So the McMahons, they won over CM Punk. And CM Punk was right in his pipe bomb in 2011, but I've always liked wrestling. I don't like to criticize it a lot. And I don't know, there's just a lot of things I would like to see. And I would also like to see AJ Styles. Oh, another thing, I would like to see Miz in 2019 as WWE champion. This guy is incredibly over. He like has been the best that he's ever been, guys. Like I swear. Like his promos, ring credibility, wrestling wise, he could put on a good match with anyone basically. I mean, he has a soft ring style like Daniel Bryan says, but like he's a great heel. Like I've just always liked him as he was always cool, he's awesome. And I just want to see him win the belt. And I'm trying to think what else would I want to see. I would also want to see AJ Styles versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania because they only did that match once, and that's a match like they didn't really do any cool spots. What we were expecting, like phenomenal forearm into the RKO, but they tricked us. You know what I mean? From that match when Bray Wyatt was the champion. And I really would like to see that again, Same with Shinsuke Nakamura versus Randy Orton. Like, that's another, like, cool match you would like to see, or whatever I would like to see, actually. And Bray Wyatt getting another run at being champion again, because his last reign sucked. Like, it was cool, and then Randy Orton just beat him. I mean, and then Jinder Mahal beat Randy Orton. It's like, okay, Bray Wyatt was awesome. Randy Orton was okay. And then Jinder Mahal, no, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. You know what I mean? Like that. But Bray Wyatt, he's a really cool character. Like his character is unique. Something like the Undertaker. I'm comparing